Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing? How's it going? Doing some final uploads real quick, and I will get started with everybody. Oh, wait, wrong one, but I'll take it anyways. Hello, we got three people watching. Thank you, thank you. Who's up in here? Three people from Facebook. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? I'm back. I'm back. I am back. I was not taking a break. I had to fix my computer, and then I had to kind of did something for a surprise. So I do a little surprise. But here I'm back. I'm back, and we are doing a CJ Live. I think this is what this is going to be called. Just kind of checking in and letting everybody know what I was doing, what I'm up to. I have been up. I've been kind of busy, like kind of like really busy, but it's all we're here. So it's Monday night, and I'm supposed to be having my show on the Indie Escape, My Manic Mondays. Where we at? So we're gonna go straight to it. No, wait, the wrong one. Sorry. It's this one right here. There we go. My Manic Mondays. So it's Monday, and I'm supposed to be on the Indie Escape Network, but I am here on my own platform because I need to get people to come hang out with me on Monday nights. And since I didn't really do anything because I was out of town for the last 4 or 5 days, I got back today and had to go run a bunch of errands and stuff. I didn't have a whole lot of time to come up with last second material because I knew I was kind of missed, but I want to get on. I want to do something, and tonight's my airtime for My Manic Mondays, the mental health and movies podcast. But I'm trying to just recruit right now because next week I have a pair of guests. Was that a pair of guests or no? It's one pair. So I have a guest pair. I guess that's how you say it. But anyways, I'm gonna have some Indie Escape family members on, and it's going to be Daniella and Ray Sheppard. They are up in Alaska, and we're gonna have them on. And the show is gonna start forming more, so you're gonna want to keep up. The first four episodes are just we're just going organically, but number five comes in, and we already kind of have already know where we're going with it. And I had a guest already in episode two, Ty Gwynn, a stand-up comedian. Check it out, My Manic Mondays, every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the show where we talk about movies and mental health, and mainly just what they mean, what movies mean to me, and how they inspired me, and how they've helped me with my mental health. A lot of people don't that I talk to always tell me it's good to be open about your mental health, and half the time I talk to some people that don't want to be open about it. So I'm here to be open about it. Remember that is the Indie Escape. That's the network, platform we're on. Right now, we're just on mine because I have more people on my network, on my platform right now at the moment. So I need to get everybody to come and to hang out with me at the Indie Escape, so I can have some people in there, have some conversation. Because right now it's just basically me and Joe and Sean Smith. And I love the guys, but I need to get more people in here. So this is what this episode's about today. It's kind of a little bit of a bringing back CTV because I haven't done it in about 3 weeks, and then getting ready for My Manic Mondays, episode 5 coming up with Daniella and Ray Sheppard. We're just gonna explore some things. We were recommended a movie today, and I really like that movie, and I haven't seen it in a minute, so I'm gonna recommend it to them, and we'll see what we do. We're just gonna have a hangout session. We're gonna talk about their show a little bit, explore what they're doing. Something I plan on doing with as many in the Escape family members as I can. I like talking to these people. I like meeting them. I like getting to know them better. For the most part, it's just something that I've kind of just fell into, and yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy having a I don't know, voice, or having something to talk to, or having people to talk to, interact. I used to be very social, and now I'm not so social. So I like to still be a little bit, hanging out, and see who people are up to. Let's see. I didn't really do a mic check before I came in here, but I'm pretty sure this is good because everything seems to be on. Let me just get one in real quick. No, it's not. Look at this. Now it should sound better. Look at that. Turn that off. Here we go. There we go. Now I should sound better. I'm sorry if I didn't do a sound check earlier. See, I was just this is all last minute. I was literally uploading as I was going. I'm happy that I can get an episode with the flyers and everything done in about under half hour. So I could have done it quicker with just taking my time, but I make sure I do it right. Check. Was it measure twice, cut once? I always like that rule of thumb. So we're here talking about my show on the Indie Escape Network, and you can like on Facebook pages right there. It's real simple. You can see me on Monday nights. Not this one, but this is the just the kind of the practice one. You can see me on Monday nights on the Indie Escape Network. So like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook so you can come and hang out with me because this is what I'm doing here today. I am wanting to hang out with some people and see get some conversation in because my manic movies, my manic Mondays is based off of my manic movies, which is my fictional video store, and it's growing little by littles, and you'll eventually see it spawn really soon because it's been working on it. But My Manic Mondays is the show where we just explore movies, explore things. I just got back from a convention not too long ago, last night, and man, I love them. I really, really love comic conventions, horror conventions. I think they're the best. Just for people that think like I guess like me, or people that have a passion for just comic books or pop culture. I didn't. It's kind of weird. I didn't ever realize that I was going to be a pop culture kind of guy, but I do like history, and we are making history now. The future is now, so we are. I might as well just. I mean, it's all stuff I watched growing up. I studied. I didn't even know I was studying it just by watching it watching it repetitively, and then just becoming my own filmmaker and seeing where I get inspired and where I go, where it leads me, and what I can do with it, and how I can be a just a I mean, when I'm at the conventions, it's like my guard's down, and I feel very just confident, free. No one, no one's. It's not like I'm on the border or anything, or back home, or just. It's not like people are just like, "Hey, talking mess." Nah, it's a lot of friends. It's a lot of friendly people. You get to hang out and you get to get to know people, and there's something. I mean, you're hanging out in lines all day, so you're getting to know the people next to you, and you're gonna have something in common. You're gonna have one thing in common with somebody, and you just spark up a conversation, and you never know where it's going to lead. You absolutely never know where it's going to lead. And that's why I love the conventions. I want to say I got to go back and count them, but I want to say I have done 15 conventions in the last 4 years with a pandemic. So I think 2020 I didn't only did like three. I don't know. I'm not including the virtual ones, but I did do some like social distancing ones. But there's the thing I'm trying to relate is with movies and mental health. There's something there because when I'm at the conventions, like I meet so many people that have so many interesting stories, and it's just kind of like we connect. And I think it's the fact that we get to like know each other, and we're not talking politics, we're not talking religion, we're not talking BS. We're just talking to each other like human beings, and we're talking about whatever comic book related, movie related, probably in those. That's why we're there. But I think for what everyone is just has a common love for anything, and it's just there's no animosity. There's no. I mean, I've been doing this long enough. I don't really socialize with a lot of people. I just whoever I tend to run into, and I'm starting to notice little cliques there. But that's everywhere you go. You're gonna see cliques and people hanging out and doing things. But this weekend. I did. I like when they said I did something. I did something. You know what I forgot to do? What that did? I forgot to did it up. I forgot to actually upload what I was going to have here. So let me just make some space for this really fast. It goes real fast. Check this out. Look how fast I can upload this thing. If my hands are quicker than. Oh, you know why? Because I did not put it here. There we go. Anyways, so I went to a convention this weekend out of state. I was there for 4 days. I was at the Rhode Island Comic Con. Yes, I went to Providence, Rhode Island this weekend, and it was amazing. I fell in love with the East Coast. I'd never been there before. I'd never been to Rhode Island, and I thought that was awesome. I never been to Boston, and I went there. I never been to New Hampshire. I never been to Maine. I was like so amazed at how you can just drive for 2 hours and go through 5 states. And in Texas, you drive for 8 hours and you're still in Texas. It's so funny. But I love the states. I'm gonna talk bad about it, but it's big. And when I was on the East Coast, the weather was getting really nice. I had to wear something I wasn't used to was freaking gloves. I had to wear gloves, and I was like, it's cold. It is the fall season on the East Coast, so it's going to be very, very, very freezing, very cold. So I went there because I had to do something. I had to go surprise the team from Clerks was there. They're all there. So I was like, you know what? There's an opportunity. Let me let me see if I can get there. I've never done anything like this. I've never planned anything out like this. Like I've traveled. Here we go. These cats were there. I've traveled and you know I've gone to Vegas a lot and I've gone to I've lived in California. You know I've done, but I've never gone to the East Coast and I never really done a convention like this. I was very hush hush about this for the last like 3 weeks because I was just like, I purchased the tickets and everything, and I was like, I just hope it goes through. And it came through, and it was a great time. I had a wonderful time at the Rhode Island Comic Con and getting to hang out with the Clerks cast. Like they were awesome. They I see I'm a little bit out of words because it's just happened the other day, and it's still to me can't really believe that. I drove, I mean, flew, I flew over there and got to meet people that inspired me, people that helped me be me, people that helped me accept the you know the whole filmmaker who I don't want to say identity, but you know I like that. I like that they're also filmmakers and creatives, and you get to share your ideas with each other. And it's like one of the amazing things to do when you meet somebody that's made a movie that's people are there to see like you are, and then they're awesome, down to earth, and real, and giving you answers to questions that you thought you'd never ask, and they're there, and then just having a great conversation. So I'll be posting these photos, you know, little by little. Not like I mean I'll probably post them, but I'm sandwiched. I forgot to post some cons, Texas Frightmare, so I'm like torn between I should be posting the Rhode Island or should I be posting the other ones. I have two that I need to. I have like five cons I haven't posted, and but well now it's well five now with these two, but but I was saying is I'm like should I go back or no? I think I'm just gonna do it little by little because this Rhode Island one was fun. I also side story when I was a kid, I would always see like just I guess the dock or the fishermen they would go and get they would go get crabs and you know lobsters and just tuna or whatever out the sea and I had a conversation with someone I forgot who it was one of my like parents' friends and I said I had ate a lobster by the time I was like in third grade and I loved it I wanted to eat lobster but you know back then I was like they're really expensive I don't know so I just remember I didn't pay for it but I remember they were really pricey and I remember always seeing a commercial or I saw some kind of like not a commercial but a like Alaskan king crab or something, and they talked about the Maine lobster. And then that friend or acquaintance of my parents talked to me and said, "If you ever go to Maine, you got to try a Maine lobster. It's like the best, right out the water." And ever since then, that stuck in my head, and I was like, you know what? I want to have a Maine lobster straight out the water. I want to do a Maine lobster, and I want to just that's one of I don't know bucket list. One of my goals. It took me forever to get there, but when I got there, I had a Maine lobster. It was the experience was exactly what I thought it was. It was great. Don't have any. I have a photo, but I'm not gonna post it. Actually, I posted it on Facebook, so we'll see. I'll pull the photo out later. But you know, this is kind of the second time I've met the cast from Clerks. The first time I met him was in the beginning of March at a Wizard World meet and greet, and I had no idea that these cats were like so cool, so down to earth, so friendly. Marilyn Gigliotti, Brian O'Halloran, and then my boy Scott Schiaffo. They were there. I was there with them. I was hanging out. I probably annoyed them a little too much, but I don't know. It was a great experience. Getting to be around the people that made the movie that's inspiring you to make your movies and helping you out. The reason it's a big deal for me is because there's a point when you're, I don't know, just a creative or filmmaker or whatnot, where you can read all the books, you can go to all the classes, you can take everything online. You can do every YouTube, any video, or any Skillshare, anything. You can learn any skill, but there's always going to be something else you got to learn. And a lot of these projects you do, they require money, but a lot of them you really just need to be creative. And these people out of the Clerks crew, you know, Kevin Smith, they they did it on their own, you know, low budget. They made it happen, and they've been able to keep going with it. And the movie's aging so perfectly now, especially for people who have worked. If you had a clerk's job or a 9 to 5, or if you work just in the retail store, you know, fabric of customer service, you'll love this movie. And it especially like how many years you've had it, like you've done it. This movie is like a really really good movie, and I highly recommend it. And this is kind of how we're gonna start going with my Mondays because I'm a convention guy, and probably not gonna do as many as I did this year, but I had to catch up. It was build up. 2020 we didn't get any, so it's I mean, you got a few, but the social distance one, or like you're like really far. You're basically at like a concert, but you're in the nosebleed sections. Everybody's in the nosebleed section, and there nobody's next to each other, and you have to kind of hear everything on the intercom, which is better than nothing. But now I'm happy that we get to meet, greet, talk, hang out, and talk. But I where was I going with this? Let's see, what do I got here? Oh, okay. So like I said, I got to meet the cast, and they had a panel at the Rhode Island Comic Con. So from left to right, there's Trevor Furman, that is Kevin Weitzman, Marion Gigliotti, and then you got Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, and my boy Scott Schiaffel. So they were there. I took this photo. This is my photo that I took. But this was on Saturday. That was Saturday. On Friday, we had something different. There was the same. It was kind of like a Clerks theme. I want to say they were, because there was a headliner, and it's kind of like going to a concert, and you get to go see the headliner, and you get to meet the headliner. There was this on Friday night. See that? Kevin Smith. I took that photo right. Like I'm right dab in the center. Remember earlier when I was talking about you meet people and you make friends? I made a friend, and it's so coincidentally how I made a friend. It was, I mean, look at how close I was, and everybody's filling in, and I had the VIP, so we took advantage. But I asked my friend Steve, who I met, because I had to go and I had troubles getting in because I had to whatever I had to go upstairs to use the Wi-Fi to get my phone to work so I can pick up my original email because that's what they wanted. But it didn't. It's okay. So I had Steve goes, my buddy Steve that I met goes, hey, I'll watch your seats. Don't worry. So I was all right, cool. So I went upstairs, got my thing, came back down, showed it to them, let me in, and I started looking for Steve, and he's in the very front, and he is saving me a spot right in the front row. Boom. So there's my boy Steve. Just met him. This I assure you, this whole section gets full. This is flooded. And that's only the picture I took, but before of the crowd, because I was like, well, let's just see where we're at. But man, it was Steve is an actual counselor, like a ABA counselor, so a behavior therapist. So that's right up, not right up my alley, but right up the stuff I study, behavior therapy. And Steve is a counselor, and I thought that was so cool that I got to meet him, and we freaking hung out, and we're friends, and just little small talk, for the night, and became social media friends. And I just thought that's the whole thing of the convention. Just be next to each other, find out who you are, and get to know each other. Isaac, thanks. What's up, brother? Thank you for the like. Just the fact that like we're there and just getting to know each other, and you don't have to. Anybody can like make up anything. Anybody can be anybody they want. They're literally superheroes running around. And you can be whatever you want to be, and when people are honest and real to themselves, that's like the best part. So getting to know somebody like Steve, and another friend, I met another friend, Zach, and another friend, Nicole, Natalie. So there's a few people I kept running into a lot and just having conversations with. Dare I say who purchased me a drink on Friday? Maybe I'll wait on that one. I had a man, an icon buy me a drink on Friday, but that was pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I wasn't gonna take a selfie of anything in front of him, but it was just cool. He's like, "What do you want a drink?" I go, I tried to offer him a drink, and he's like, "I'll get you a drink." I was like, "Oh, okay. All right. Wasn't planning on this, but I will have to do when in Rome." But sorry. But when when you go to the conventions and you go see who you're going to go see, I never thought I thought I was just going to be like a little thing. It was just a huge thing. This is a huge event. They say they have it every year, and it's really cool. So I'll talk about this a little bit. I just wanted to say that I was in Rhode Island, and I got to go to Massachusetts, and whole East Coast was a great experience. But because of this is the main reason I went there. This is the main thing that got me there. And I got to say, because of this, I was able to do this. And that was pretty awesome. I did not expect to actually have a conversation with Kevin Smith. I did not expect to actually for him to like. I mean, I gotta say that I ran into him on my flight. to Boston because there's no there's no direct flight from Austin to Boston, but there is there's no direct flight from Austin to Providence. So you just fly into Boston and it's way cheaper. Like, I mean, it's like way cheaper to fly in to Boston than sorry, I'm doing one thing I have to do. It's easier to fly into Boston than to go to Providence, and it's way cheaper. So we flew in, and I had what time we got at 5 in the morning. I left at the flight was like at 7:30, and I got up to stretch my legs, and there he was. Kevin Smith was right in front of me, and he went to go check in, and he went to go hang out, and for 20 minutes I was like, holy shit, he's like right there. He's like seriously like right there, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna see him in Rhode Island. I don't want to bother him. But the fact that he was right there, I was like, he wasn't too far. So I was stretching and stuff. So I sat back down and kind of got on my phone a little bit and just zoned out. And then they called for us to get up to go to the plane. And I got up and I started stretching out. So I'm looking down, I'm stretching up. I looked to see where he's at. And I was like, he's probably already on the plane. So as I'm getting back up, I'm stretching. I look to my side and he's standing right next to me. And I'm like, I gotta see something, one thing I got to say. And I was like, I don't want to annoy the hell out of him. And we were to get on the plane, and I don't want to like out him or anything, but it was super obvious that's him. But I said, I go, hey Kevin, can't believe I'm flying to Rhode Island from Austin to see you, but you're right here. I should just take all my money back and just stay, because I just take a selfie. But it was such a surreal experience. He's right next to me, gets on the plane, whatever. We go separate ways. He's fast. He doesn't. He basically. I don't know if he drives. He basically flies everywhere. He's in different states, different cities, like all the time. And on Thursday, what was that? Because we left Thursday morning, so I guess it was Wednesday. I guess the 4th, or they had at the Paramount here in Austin. They showed Kevin Smith's Malcolm. I'm sorry, I gotta get his name right, but a director named Malcolm made a documentary about Kevin Smith. It's called Clerk. And I believe, there's another movie supposed to be coming out called Filming Clerks, and it's supposed to be about Kevin's life. But this one is, I'm assuming I believe there's 2 of them, and this one's called Clerk, and it's about him. And if you go back and look at my shirt, you see what I'm wearing? I made that one myself. Get ready, I'm becoming a t-shirt maker. But I'm sorry, I have a shirt that says Clerk. It's supposed to say en español, but like Clerk fashion, things don't work out, and I guess I must have dropped the en portion of it and the tilde, or is it the tilde? Because or the enya, sorry, the enya, because I don't know, but I had to still make the shirt. I want him to be like, hey, look, Clerk in Espanol. So when I saw him to get the autograph, he was like, actually, when I met him for the photo op, he was he goes, hey, it's you from Austin. I was like, oh shit, you remember me? I don't know, just he's got so many things going through his head. He recognized, but not saying like, oh, I know, but it was just kind of a weird thing that we ran into each other the morning before. But I'll speed through this real quick because just gonna show off little things. I did end up eating at Movies one more time. That's the 4th time I've eaten there. This cannabis seltzer was amazing. I don't even know what the hell I was drinking, but it was so good. This is actually what I like to do, is go beyond impossible, because this is an impossible burger, but I like to put regular cheese on it, like cheddar cheese, and make it a beyond possible. But I like to go way beyond by adding bacon. So I really like I'm liking these vegan patties. I've also learning how to make it myself. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make a vegan patty, make a vegan burger, something I would really like to enjoy. But let's see. Well, don't forget that this is my show, My Manic Mondays, is on the Indie Escape Network. So if you want to watch me on Monday nights, come watch the Facebook, the Indie Escape. That's facebook.com/the Indie Escape, and there's dots in between the I's inside dots. So it's the.indie.escape. But come on, and we'll start getting people to recruiting them from my own personal to the Indie Escape. Hope I don't get in trouble for doing this. I'm just trying to wing it, and I wanted a show, but I don't have any material that I would want to use for my Manic Mondays today. So we're just kind of doing a little CJ recruitment video for the Indie Escape. And I will say this: while I was at the event, I met a couple other people that weren't. I knew I wanted to meet them, but when I met them, I was like, "What the hell? This is so cool!" Like they were such a nice guy. Let me make sure I get his name right because I've been saying it kind of wrong. His name is. I met I met Courage the Cowardly Dog, Marty Grabstein or Grabstein. This guy was not only funny, he was caring, generous, really like concerned, but not in a bad like. No, he was just like, "Are you doing okay?" And when he asked you, you're like, "Oh crap, he's really asking." I saw him. He gravitated to. I got to his table because he was just a really nice energy, and he was right next to the clerks guys, or on the other side, and I was like, "Man, he's just such a great energy, a great person." He's funny, he's entertaining, he's energetic. But when I met Henry Winkler, it was the same thing. Like Henry Winkler was like really like being genuine and asking you how you're doing and how's your day going? Are you doing all right? And this guy was just, oh man, he was like shaking hands, high fiving, and giving hugs and stuff. Like, but like in like a just like a good way, like just to check up on you. He was doing a great job. I gotta say, Marty, thank you. That was like really special. And then I met someone on Sunday that I planned to meet. There's like I counted 104 celebrities that were supposed to be there. I planned to meet um, a lot of them. I had planned to like get like 30 or 40. I don't know if I was gonna go crazy. I think it was like I was gonna try to do 37 for clerks, but it was like getting way after like 8. It was like I was like, okay, I'm tapped out. That's like my max. 3 was actually where I was fine, but I just like nah. I had to kind of scale it back. But I ended up meeting this individual, and it was so fun, so much fun. I took a I talked to him for I don't know, very very long time, and he was just giving me information. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. Keith Coogan. Look at that. I have a lot of photos with him and just a lot of hangout time. He's such a great guy, great individual. I knew I had to meet him because my Indie Escape brother. Let's see where we at. Here we go. Brandon E. Brooks. I already had his Keith Coogan, and I did say I was going to get one, so I got one. So there we go. We're we got the Indie Escape guys getting to meet Keith Coogan. Man, honestly, he was cool. He's fun. Like he actually had a lot of knowledge. He was sharing a lot of stuff with me. I think I think he mentioned, he said it was 45 years SAG. That's I think that's what he said. It's a lot, but being like a young actor and going through everything, and he has a bunch of advice. But the thing that I want to say about Keith Coogan is a message or anything that's positive message. The way he was talking, he was very positive about things, but the way in which he said them, where he was very like very, I don't know, I felt like he was taking the words out of my mouth. I was like, oh my god, I say that, holy crap, I say it. And then I was telling him, I say this too. And he goes, well, wow, you say that. And I was like, yeah, me too, we talk like that. I don't know, it's weird. It was a cool little fun conversation. I talked to him for a long time. He outside of another gentleman that I spent all my time with, he was a pleasure. Oh, we got someone in the house. What's up, Joe? Great guy. We had him on David's show. I know. I need to watch that episode. And that was, I want to say, 2 or 3 episodes before I came around, because I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta get. Oh no, wait, I think you guys did that a while back. I forgot who it was. There's a few people that you had got a couple episodes before I found y'all, and before Schaff would let me know where you guys are at, and I was like, man, Keith Coogan, that's awesome. But he's a great guy, Joe. You're right. He's an awesome guy. Once again, that's everybody. That's Joe Ridgely, the guy that got the Indie Escape together. I'm here on the CJ show, so let's show Joe Ridgely some love. And see right there, the Indie Escape on the Facebook. Just go that far. We're already on Facebook now, and just go in there. I like it. I think I might have put it. I forgot if I put the link on there, but should be there. Link should be in the description. If not, yeah, I'm lying. But Mr. Let's see. I was gonna say. But here we go. So at Rhode Island Comic Con, I had a great experience. I had a great time. A lot of the main things I can say I came out with was just a relaxing, chill time. Oh, this is my other brother, Joey, the shark. Oh, those adventures. We gotta write the Shark Boy and the Moron and Sharky, the adventures, man. That'd be great stories to tell. See, you're starting to get some love here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And let's see. Oh shit. What's up, JR? Jesse, as you're going by these days? Well, I do have. Well, I actually do have big calves now. So I used to. Jesse's referring to the time where I had my legs were like this in junior high. But yeah. What was I gonna say? And now Vesa coaches just make fun of me, call me calves, even though I had no calves. Now I have calves because my man body got me kind of thick. In all the areas. Anyways, we're moving on. But I did want to say one thing. I did happen to meet certain someone in the flesh that I've hung out with multiple times online. We get to know each other. I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's my best friend, but man, it was a great experience. I got to meet End of the Nights, Clerks 1 and 3, Chuli's representative. He's from Vulgar. He's from I Got Stuff. We know who we're talking about. I got to meet Scott Schaffel. Great guy. Awesome personality. Exactly what you see online. Exactly who he is on social media. Can't tell you enough. Love the guy. He's just such a great person. And Marilyn, they're right next to each other. I'm sorry, Marilyn, if you watch this, I know you do. You just I get all like, oh shit. I gotta like fanboy out. I'm still learning, but it'll go from there. Oh, and look at this! I got to hang out with. I'm not hanging out, but online I've been hanging out with Mark Lamb. What's up, Lamb? Mark Lamb. Sorry, Mark. The math, the myth, the Chulies. Yeah, the Chulies gum guy. The rep. Got to meet him, and man, I not just meet him. I annoyed him the whole time. I was by his booth the whole time. Bet you people were like, "That guy needs to get the hell out of there." Because I know Jeff Anderson was giving me shit. I love that guy. They're all cool, man. Brian was cool. Jay was cool. I didn't get to hang out with Jay too much. He was the main. Like there, people were like on his. But he had a very social distancing, so his line was a little bit longer, but to get to. But man, he was such a great guy. Kevin Whiteman, Trevor Furman. I was very impressed with Trevor Furman. Yeah, Uncle Scott, Joe. But yeah, it was a great time to hang out with the Clerks band on the oh, by the way, everyone listening, remember at the bottom it says facebook.com/the Escape. This is where you can find me on Monday nights. This is my personal show. This is supposed to be on the Indie Escape network. So if you want to go to the Indie Escape and like it on Facebook or subscribe it on YouTube, you can see my show, My Manic Mondays, my mental health and movies podcast. So if you want to see what we're up to on there, I will have Daniella and Ray Sheppard, Indie Escape alum family. And they will be my guest on this coming up week's episode 5. And you can also find us at YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Just follow down the links below. If I don't have them there, they'll be there. There we go. We got another one here. But just trying to recruit from CJ to the Indie Escape, because I do a show on Monday nights. I don't know if anybody's aware of it, but I got to promote more. Got to do more sponsors. We got to do more promotion. But that being said, I'll talk about the I had a 128 gig memory SD card for my camera recorder, and I think I got to like 80 gigs or 90. That's a lot. I got a lot. But I also did I like to record my scenery, so outside of the convention I also drove. We had a rental, so we drove 325 miles around the east. So if I wasn't in the convention, I was in the car driving around and eating. Went walking a lot. I know we walked 4 miles on a Saturday night. That's the thing you do, is get lost. But let's see. Hello, everybody. We're moving on. So we're doing side by side this week. And on Side by Side Movies Podcast, we are going to do talk about. Sorry, I got this comment here. I need to block it. There you go. We're going to talk about Halloween 1978 and Halloween and Kills. I didn't get to do it this past week because I was out of town, and I ran out of time to do it. So we're going to do it this week, and we're going to go through it. I haven't seen Halloween Kills yet. I know a lot of people have been talking about it online. I know my crew is talking about it online, but I'll say that I rewatching the Halloween 1978 was I was born in 84, so way before my time, 6 years before my time. But as I was watching this movie, and I'm like, dude, 1978, this had to be really, really intense. Like, not only was it like it's It's a stalker movie, which it's 1978. If you haven't seen it by now, I'm not ruining anything for you. But it's a stalker movie. It's like so cool, like the way they really like tell this story. I hadn't seen the movie and focused on it in years. I also want to say the first time I saw that movie was actually out of the series. I think I saw Halloween one first. I think I saw this one in chronological order. But outside of that, we're doing side by side movies podcast. So we're doing Halloween kills because of Halloween, and now we're in November. Time just kind of goes by fast. I mean, I haven't done a CTV episode in about almost going 4 weeks because just things happen. I got busy. My computer crashing was like the hardest part of all this, but now it's better. So I'll be working on other things. I got some promotional work to do for some of the other shows, and I'll be getting on that this week. So we'll be seeing me post that. I'll be doing a lot more posting. A View Askew fan, or he has the art of View Askew, Chris McDonald. He has been motivating me to inspire me because he puts his live streams on with his View Askew art, and I really I love that. It's like so impressive how he's just kind of showing you clips of his daily work, and I think that's awesome. The reason the classic horror film still stood up and is consistently being remade, rebooted. Exactly. Hey, Mark Lamb, you always hear what John Carpenter says, right? About he said this is what John Carpenter says about every sequel. This is off of meme I got on Facebook. He says, I get a phone call. They're making a sequel. I say, okay. And then the checks start rolling in. Wow. Meh. Halloween Kills, meh. That's what I'm getting. I got to watch it. So I'm going to go through it. I actually think I've watched something or heard somebody kind of ruin it for me, the ending, because I overheard a conversation, but I was in the middle of the conversation and they kind of went in there. They were like talking about this and I was okay with it. And they went over here and then they went over here to Halloween Kills and they came back to this conversation and then back to this one. So I was like, oh, that's 2 conversations back. I cannot do that. That is not that good. That's not good for me to try to bring that up, but I heard it and there's nothing I can do about it. It's already not what has been seen cannot be undone. So so today's episode is brought to you by the CJ, but it's going for the Indie Escape platform. So I'm going to be doing this whole episode, so get used to it. If you haven't got to it by now, I'm 38 minutes in. I've been plugging this in. I'm doing this to get everybody who wants to see what I'm doing on Monday nights on my CJ show. Come on over to the Indie Escape because it's the only place you can see my Manic Mondays. And I got some guests coming up for this week's episode, definitely Daniella Ray Sheppard, but we have another guest, so getting ready. We're going to finish the 2021 year strong and just see how we can start off 2022 on the floor, hit the floor running. But I got a lot of material to talk about. I've been archiving a lot of stuff, so it's time to really get that going. And my Manic Mondays is my movie and mental health kind of vlog, kind of an interactive vlog is what I'm calling it. I'm figuring out how to do a little bit more of what I want, because I was still working on the kinks, but I got a lot of things working. So you're gonna see a lot of this on my Manic Mondays. Whenever I was last week when I was talking about how whenever somebody just picks on you for no reason, and then you're like you're left like this.
Why do you hate us? What did we ever do to you?
You were born.
I love that. That's so deep, but yet that cracks me up because it's just like when people say that, they say that. What did I do to piss you off? You were born, and they use that answer. So I was like, you know what? This is the response you give them.
Red, you go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Gone with the wind. Love that. Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn. Or frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. But that's what as I was saying. That's what I was promoting on my Manic Mondays. A little interactive vlog. We talk about things. I say I'm there by myself with Sean. Oh no, Sean Smith is with them. Thank you, brother. Always hanging in there. He's a great supporter of the Indie Escape family. He's one of our extended family members. If not, he's damn near like my second cousin. But we're coming to an end. But I got 20 minutes left, so let's see how we can stretch this because I have nothing on our last topic because Let's see somebody's comedy. There's a reason the classic horror films still hold up and are oh wait, sorry, I went too far. Sorry, I went too far. Such a long film, great but long. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a minute. Oh, look what we got here. Tuning in. What's up, Mike Andrade? Oh, great. So yeah, don't be childish like me. Your face, brother, your face is gonna be up there for a minute. My my mouse died, so we're gonna be here for the rest of the 20 minutes. So tuning in late. I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't advertise or promote anything for this because I was in Rhode Island Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, this past couple this weekend, and I was at the Rhode Island Comic Con, and I didn't really have I was getting material, but I didn't want to have an episode tonight and just kind of have whatever there. So I'm here right now. I'm asking people if you're watching this and you like what I make or content create, and I'm just starting. So this is the beginning. I'm just getting going. If you want to keep seeing me, on Monday nights I have a show called My Manic Mondays. It's the movies and mental health podcast, and we'll have guests coming on, and we just kind of talk about movies and just talk about mental health and how they kind of relate and how they help. I found out at going to the comic conventions that it's really good for me, really good for my mental health, really good for things I do, things I aspire to be, or just anything that motivates. And trying to get just basically recruiting people to come over on Monday nights, because you could only watch that show on the Indie Escape, and that's at the bottom. You could like on Facebook or on subscribe on YouTube, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm here doing. And but we got a lot of movies to talk about. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I got a movie that I'm making coming up, but I got two other. So basically, what happened is when I go to a convention, I get like jacked up with like motivation, energy, and whatnot, just a bunch of stuff. And while I was there, I was writing. So when I wasn't eating, driving, or hanging out with Scott Shuffle, bothering Scott Shuffle, I was just kind of doing the cons, but I was writing a lot. So I ended up completing a story for a movie that I had, and I'm happy I got that done. And then that since I finished that one on I think Thursday, Friday I was like, let's go write something else. So I started writing my tacos burrito story, and that led to another the Abuelita story. So I'm working on these two shorts that are gonna be, I mean, not shorts, these features I'll be making in Del Rio. And yeah, I've been working on that. So let me see. Let's see if I got any more power. Sorry, I might see if that works. Connected. There we go. So here we go. Let's see if I can get you caught up real quick on just a few moments. So I was talking about the Rhode Island Comic Con that I just visited. I went there to have a life experience and meet the cast from Clerks. One of the movies that I enjoy. I actually I love Clerks 1. Like I really love this movie, but Clerks 2 has grown on me so hard. Like that one, I surpassed this one. And I love, if you go to Side by Side Movies Podcast with Ben Garrett and CJ Robles, and you see episode 7, you're gonna kind of see me kind of walk into the View Askew, and then you see me virtually meet the View Askew members, and then I finally got to meet personally the View Askew members. So this is what this week or this coming up episodes are going to be about. Yeah, dude, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I say rewatch it. If you have HBO Max, it's on there. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is on there. It's a lot of stuff. Amazon has a lot of Kevin Smith's work. Oh yeah, Michael, check this out. You're in here, so check this. Look, yeah, I went to go do that, so I can go check out, have some more movies. I go out to the Kevin Smith panel and meet and greet and hang out with him. It was way more than I expected. This, and I got to wear my shirt that I made, my Clerk in Espanol shirt. Yeah, dude, it was awesome. I have so much to talk about, but that's I don't know what I'm doing with that. I know it's with My Manic Movies, so a lot of the material that comes from my convention is going to be there only because I'm trying to separate my content all in its own place it's supposed to be, where we're organizing everything. This is Monday nights. Monday nights is for my Indie Escape show, My Manic Monday. So just looking, that has a lot of material in it. And what's you right? But thank you, brother. Yeah, dude, I just did it, man. And I met him, and I honestly do these meet and greets when you really meet the higher ups, the people that are like that you're like, dude, you were in all these great movies, boom, 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 and you've done all this, and you have a long career. Most of those, you're either gonna get one or the other. Well, I have my experience. I'm only going by my experience, and I'm new. I'm only been doing this 4 years, or maybe now I'm like sophomore or whatever. But I was what was that? Oh, I'll say that when you meet them, you're either gonna get like a fan celebrity, or like that they like that you can impress them if you know their stuff, so they'll like talk to you about it, and then they'll really get into it with you. And then there's some that it sucks because you'll know the ones that are for the paycheck, so you don't have to worry about that. But then you have like you have the collector. So I do. I'm like I just can't go up there and talk because I get all nervous. Um, but like when you talk to there's sometimes you might meet them and they're just kind of like, man, you're like, oh, it's you never know what's going on in someone else's life. But when I met Kevin, holy crap, not only did they like remember me from the airport, like, well, you got to go back and watch the airport part of the story. But I did not expect to talk to him, have a conversation with him, not just like one, like multiple conversations, but it's just weird. Not like long, just small chat, but informative, impactful. I already knew what I wanted to ask him, so I went straight to the bullet points, boom, 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 and he just picked up on that. And he was like, "All right, badass, boom, boom, boom." And yeah, like I actually was able to get on the panel too, but not the Kevin Smith one. When they say you should never meet your heroes, the heroes aren't Kevin Smith. Exactly, Mark. I've said going into this weekend, I said you should never. Oh yeah, you should never meet your heroes, but you should do it anyways. And the reason I was saying that was because it's a flip of the coin. You don't know where you're gonna get. If you get the bad part of that, where it's like the let down, they let you they let you down, you just didn't get what you want, bad timing, whatever, it just didn't go well. Then that's kind of like, but you gotta chance it to see if you're gonna get that other reverse part and see if you're gonna get people who are going to actually receive you and take everything in. And man, it was great. I mean, that guy's doing so many things. There's a long list of people ahead of me that if ever going to work with him, and he's got people that he wants to work with. So I'm just a fan, and I'm just happy that he helped inspire me to go to another level. Just like just man, I got a lot of people I can thank for just like helping me get through this. Like Scott Schiaffel, Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Marilyn Gigliotti, Joe Ridgely, David Lee Madison, like a lot of people that in this world, Gabe, giving you support, Mark, Scott Meany, like people like that they just kind of like people on my network. They're like, it's awesome to have people that support you. But when you meet somebody and you meet and greet and you talk to them and you get like a what's up, it's such a cool feeling. That's how you build your network, dude. Thank you. I'm just trying to be me, and I guess it's funny because all the silly quotes and stuff are always the best ones, the simple ones too. But yeah, just trying to do what I'm doing. I got my films coming up. I need to get them off the ground. I'm also this week going to get my LLC for my video store that I got coming up. Del Rio needs to. I'm gonna be doing stuff down there, so just see. Have questions? Ask me online. But ask me on my shows. But I was gonna say, but yeah, having that coming up soon. Just meeting people, seeing how they do it, learning. And man, Brian O'Halloran, I gotta say, I've gotten like he helped me like close the gap right here. And then because it was like you gotta, through experience you'll find your own things, but you gotta have a lot of experience to see a lot of things. And it's hard with film. It's only certain things you can do. There's short times you could do it. Sometimes you have long downtime. Sometimes you don't have any downtime. Sometimes it's just go. And then other times when you're just you're exhausted, or you just don't feel a conversation, but you do certain meet and greets, you talk to people and how do they do it, or just learn. And I mean, this show that I've been doing is based off Brian O'Halloran, which then I met the meet and greet, which I met Scott Schiaffel, who brought me at the end of the night, where I met David Lee Madison, and I met Joe Ridgely. Now Joe Ridgely and I are friends and working on stuff. And I'm just like, how did this happen? I've just been going with it. And the fact that it's you do what you like. I don't know, do what you love, do what you find interesting, and just keep going with it. You just discover it. I love filmmaking. I love storytelling. I love the mediums. I love animation. I love cartoons. So I'm gonna be in those worlds. I'm gonna spend a lot more time in those worlds than I can. And when I go to the conventions, it's more of just like not having like not like forgetting about life, but like stepping away from a lot of BS, because the internet is negative. I don't know if anybody's aware of it. I told Sheriff Furman, Elias, and Clerks too. He was at the convention. I go, I noticed you're not on social media. He goes, oh no, it's very toxic and negative. Would not be on that. And I was like, oh, you're one of the smart ones. Like I was like, he's smart. Like That's like, but I like the network and I like to keep up with. I wasn't in a movie when I was 19, where, I mean, I was, but it wasn't a famous movie. But this guy, he's on an iconic movie. So for him, people probably reach out to him all the time. I actually don't. I don't like if you reach out to me, I can help you, great. But some people just like to reach out. We're just like, okay, hi, or share something with you, and you're like, okay. But other than that, let's see. Got 9 minutes left. I did want to promote. Oh, let's see. He's in a relationship with Trish the Dish from Mallrats. Yes. Yes. I am aware of this. Yes. Yes. I did find that out. Trish the Dish. See, there's characters, man. I love it. Hey, Mark Lamb, by the way, the VHS set that you sent me for the Kevin's, I didn't order those because I ended up ordering, check this out. I think it's this box. So I'm going to get up 1 second. I think it's this box right here. Yeah. Look at this. I got this for under $15. So I already own Jersey Girl, but I got it right here. I can't, and it's a Hollywood Video one, so I like that. Clerks 2 already own it. So one thing I didn't own Strikes Back. I thought I owned this, but I didn't. So I got that one. Clearly, we all know who owns this one. And I have Dogma, an original Dogma for under $15. The Dogma that I own is a Japanese one. And I gotta say, in Kevin Smith fashion, the guy who packed this was the lingerie part. So that was pretty cool. I just thought that was funny. Out of all the part of the newspaper he puts it in the lingerie part. But what I was trying to say about that is, Mark, is that thank you for reaching out to me about the VHSs. I will still get those because they still reasonably affordable. And but those, I saw that and I was like, that's under $15. That can't be true. Let me see. And I purchased it and there they are. And yeah, I own a couple repeats, but I don't care. That's for the video store. But as we move on, this past weekend's episode of End of the Night, which it did, Tiffany Shepard did not show up. She totally ghosted. There's a battle there, so we'll see where it ends. It always goes pretty rough. But Brian G. Cano was on it, and he is a paranormal activity, paranormal investigator. I am not familiar with him, so it's going to be great for me to rewatch this episode because technically I was there, but I was stuck on the airplane, and then they cut off the Wi-Fi, so I had to use my own network to kind of chime in and watch, and I couldn't do it, but it was fun. I was kind of there. We had to wait in the airplane 40 minutes because it was weird. We showed up 40 minutes early, but the airplane that was at our terminal was still there, so we had to wait for them, and that was 40 minutes. Which, if we would have got there right when I landed, I would have had a lot of time to just chill and be on the show. But whatever, that's just me complaining. That's Monday night, and but what I'm also trying to say is that this is a pretty good show that I did. I caught a good portion of it. It was just lagged for me, so I couldn't really get into it. But paranormal activity, ghost, spirituality, and all that. I got my story Abuelita and Tacos Burritos that will be coming out. So Abuelita is gonna be made soon, and Tacos Burritos will be aiming for February deadline. So to get started, Joe Ridgely, he's on the Travel Channel. Thank you, sir. He is on the Travel Channel's Paranormal Caught on Camera. All right, Joe. So that's the show where I still don't know what it's about, but I'm assuming with that is where they accidentally catch ghosts, or they probably set up. I don't know. I said this, and Chiafo said it before. I mean, I've thought this, and Chiafo said it. But we said, it's easier to get a hold of Bigfoot than the Jeff Anderson. Correct. Jeff Anderson's not on social media either. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. So it's I don't know. Some of the stuff he was saying was, I only caught, like I said, it was glitchy a lot. But a lot of stuff he was saying about the supernatural and the way that he believes in that is really contagious, because I was believing, because the way he tells the stories, when he gets into it, you're like, yeah, I mean, you're seeing it caught on camera, but at the same time, I'm just like, dude, like, I kind of don't want to know. I kind of don't really want to see ghosts. I kind of don't want to talk about ghosts. We might show up. I don't want to talk about duendes. They definitely show up. Trolls will definitely show up. I did do a podcast not too long ago about trolls, and it was it was a podcast about just encounters with creatures or supernatural beings or whatnot, and had a troll story. But yeah, I was having sips of wine on that podcast, and my lips got a little too loose. But anyways, here or there, because I was, I don't want to talk about spirits and stuff. I feel like you summon them. But let's see. But yeah, but I could have been. See, if I would have known, I could have been on the episode. I mean, if I would have done it for this past episode, I could have asked Brian. But I couldn't check it. See, it's like had questions, I had answers, and I didn't do it right. But hey, I was stuck on the plane. What could I do? Hey, go respect the respect. But let's get ready to wrap this up. It's about to be an hour, and I am getting tired because I still really haven't slept from the whole trip, and I haven't really, I had a lot of things to do today. So still got a lot of things to do. You always got things to do. Just do them. And, but yeah, man, I get a lot of love tonight. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're getting at the end. So remember, this episode is for my show on Monday nights, My Manic Mondays. It is on the Indie Escape Network. Might actually do a CTV before I jump into My Manic Mondays, maybe half hour or something, just to remind everybody, and I'll be better on the marketing and see if we can get it going. Because on My Manic Mondays, I'm finding that certain let's see. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Michael. Like and subscribe on Facebook and on YouTube. Just to the Indie Escape, it's right here at the bottom, and you'll see my shows. You'll see all the other shows. We got shows 7 days a week. Yeah, starts with Sunday. Begins with Monday. I don't know. So we got the end of the night on Monday. On Sunday, I'm My Manic Mondays. Tuesdays is Symbolistic Cynicism. Wednesdays is Steve Gray's show. I gotta remember what it is. Thursday, Joe, you're gonna have to help me out. I forgot Thursday because I know Friday is Brandon E. Brooks. Saturday is Scott Meany. I don't know. Thursday is the Mick Strawn and Kurt Thomas Dream Warrior review. So look for that one. It's a pre-recorded show, so you can still comment. I still comment. You'll still see me in there. It's funny. It's funny. You can watch it whenever. You don't gotta watch it on the time because it's pre-recorded. But God, Mick Strawn is hilarious, and Kurt as the straight man on the show, just it's priceless. Like I love the way he talks about certain things, and he's honest. So it's a good thing. So here we go. We got a minute and a half left. I guess I'm just gonna say bye to everybody. Remember, on Monday nights after during the end of fourth quarter Monday Night Football, very good challenge for me. I'm just joking. I think what was I saying? Oh yeah. So Monday nights on the Indie Escape Network, I will have my show My Manic Mondays. This coming up episode, we're going to have guests Daniella and Ray Sheppard. They're part of the Indie Escape family, and they're up in Alaska. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to know right now. They're coming in from Alaska. So when they come in, I'm gonna have some questions to ask. But like I said, on My Manic Mondays, we have I have a different approach to things. And guess who? Just in case nobody really saw this last time, so I'm gonna share it with everybody here. So this is what My Manic Mondays has on it.
What's up, everybody? It's Dante here with my boy CJ. We met in Bell County, Texas, a little town called Temple, right by Fort Hood. Great guy, came to Colorado Springs to see me, yes! And I want to tell you guys about It's Just Another Manic Monday, whoa. But today's not Monday. Manic Monday podcast, Dante guy.
Peter Dante, man, he's so funny. I've met him twice. Actually, I've met him a few more times, but I've been at the cons. So I've been to 2 cons, and he was there and just telling what's up. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing up here?" I was like, "Oh shit." It's really cool getting to meet just celebrities and talented people that they're willing to most of the people are willing to tell you like how do you do things, and if you ask them, you'll get the answer. All you have to do is apply the answer. But I like to do this. I like to answer my own questions. So that way I can at least know that I have a bunch of answers to questions that I already know. So if I can find a question that I cannot find an answer and I have to go to the source, you go straight to the source and I have to ask those other 101 questions. Let's see. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, dude, that's on My Manic Mondays. I'm trying to bring in it's my interactive vlog, trying to bring in my 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 comic book world, my convention world, my movies, and mental health all together, just so we can have a lot of people want to talk about it. I just don't know what we're talking about. It's a very open subject, and there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of information on certain things, dude. Peter Dante, man, all these celebs I meet, I just want to write for them. I just want to make them stuff. I don't know. They're just. It's one thing to like see their stuff that they did when anything recorded is a younger version of you. So when you see somebody like and you see them get older and they still look kind of the same, or they still have like that personality, that vibe, it's so inspiring for myself. But all right, everybody, I got down to 3 guests, and thank you. And like I said, reach out to me, Michael, when I'm in Del Rio. We'll talk. I don't know, soon. I'll be there Thanksgiving, but we'll see about some stuff. I know you you want to get on some movie stuff with me, so I need set guys. But with all that being said, I will let everybody go. Remember, Monday nights, My Manic Mondays on the Indie Escape Network, and then you'll see me here on CTV during the week, Wednesday, Thursday, just coming in here to talk about what I do and what I'm doing for the week, kind of checking in. Sweet. That's 4. Matched them. But let's go with the outro. So thank you for everybody coming and hanging out. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. When you see this show, you're on CJ. When you see the My Mac Mondays, you're on the Indie Escape. So let's see if we can make 2 entities. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.